How to drip feed your course in Learnworlds. Hey, it's Arit here from Essetino Media, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to set your course so that you're drip feeding your contents to your students. So let's get right into it. I have a test module here, and I'm going to show you how to turn on the drip feed, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's all finished. So what you need to do first is in the back end of your course, and basically how you get here, just to quickly show you, is by going to your courses, and then you want to go into the course that you want to drip feed. So I'm going to click on this one. So you do have to set up your course first and have the different sections set up in there with the course curriculum. So the first thing you need to do is go up here to where it says drip feed. And when you click on that, you'll need to toggle this button to on. And there's two ways to drip your contents, as you see here, one by a date and one by days. So the date is just basically unlocking your course contents on a very specific date. And the days one depends on when the student enrolls. So to give you an example, one of my clients, and I design and develop courses as well as course websites in Learnworlds for our clients. So one of our clients wanted to drip her contents out by a particular date. So for example, Module 1 needs to be released on May 30th, Module 2 needs to be released on June 14th, or whatever the case may be, right? You can set those dates. And if it's past that date and a new student comes into the course, those course contents will already be available for them. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want to drip the course by days, this will depend on when the student enrolls. So you can set it so that when a student enrolls, they'll already see course contents in there, in which case you would set the day by 0. And I'll show you what this looks like in a second, just giving you some preliminary here. And then you can say, release the second module a week after they've enrolled, release the third module 2 weeks after they've enrolled, etc. So it's dependent on when the student enrolls, and it's going to be different for everyone. The date one will be the same for all of your students. So just to show you the date one, I'm going to hit save, and you'll see this here pop up. So just also to reiterate, you can only release or drip modules or sections within the course, and a section or a module has individual lessons and course content within. So you see here there's a video training, there's a PDF, you could have assessments, etc. You're not able to drip feed specific videos or specific handouts within a section or module. If that's the case, let's say if you want to release only one video, then you'll need to pull that out as a separate section. So create its own section and just put that one video in there, and that's how you can get it to release that one individual learning activity. What you need to do is click on no date specified, and then down here is where you will set the date. So whenever you want it to be released, you're going to select that date, and you can also set up an email notification to go out with the subject line, and you can send a little message here, which is what I recommend, so students know that a new section has been released. And it's also a way to re-engage students back into the course. And you see here you can use these different tags, like including their name, the name of the section, and it's a dynamic tag. So the text will be populated with the person's name or with the section that's being released and the unique link, etc. And I'll show you an example of what an email like this looks like later on in this video. So I'm just going to toggle this off, but once you've set the date and the email notification, you can hit save, and it's going to save that. This area up here, you don't need to set, I know sometimes people set the access to soon because the contents are going to be released soon, but you don't need to set it that way. You can just leave it as paid if it's a paid course, or as free if it's a free course, or draft if you're just working on it for now. I'm just going to hit cancel here. That's how you would set it for date. Now, if you are dripping the course contents by day, so I'll just switch it here, save. You'll notice here what happens is it'll show you the day that you have specified. So I'm going to click into the day and show you here. So if you leave it to 0 days, that means that upon enrollment, the student will automatically see those course contents in there. I recommend you leave something there so that when they've just paid, you want to put something in there that's set to 0 days, so it's already available to them. Now, if you, let's say it's the second module and you want to release it 7 days later, so you would just adjust this. You can also go by weeks if you like. And I'll just show you again. Oh, same thing here. You can set an email notification, and I'll just show you what this looks like once we've set it to the days. So it'll show the days that you're dripping it by at the top. And once you have students in the course, you'll also see the number of students that are in that phase, so to speak. So how many ever students you have in the course, if this is set to 0, you'll see the entire number of students here because everyone gets access to that later on, or right away upon enrolling. And then you'll be able to see for the next module, the one that's released 7 days from now, how many people have also landed there in this section. So it's just a way to see who's in that particular drip section. And once you have students, you'll also be able to see a list of students here of their names. It'll look something like this, where you're seeing their names as well as what day they're on. And you'll also be able to edit if you want to give them early access to a particular section or module of the course. So let me show you now a finished example of what this looks like. So this is a course that was set to drip feed for one of my clients that I have set up all in here. We uploaded all of the course curriculum, the contents, the sections, all of this kind of stuff. And you can see here there's a separate date set to each section. So this is dripped by date, not by days. And if you click into it, you'll see the welcome email that we set up here. So we put a subject line. We said hello name, which is, it'll get populated by the student's name, right? Because we're using a dynamic tag. And then just saying, I'm just writing to let you know that this section, and it'll be the section name, is now unlocked and finally ready for you to dive in. Here's a link to access the latest section, which is the link, the direct link to the unlocked section. And I hope you find it valuable, etc. So just a quick, short and sweet email that you can use as well as your email notification out to your students after a new section has been released. And that's how you drip feed your course in Learnworlds. I have a whole playlist filled with Learnworlds tutorials if you're just getting yourself set up on this platform or you're looking to do that. I also have a link to Learnworlds so you can check out their pricing plans and learn more about it to see if it's a good fit for your course. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.